it's Iain from RTO here. Welcome to Pick and Mix. And this week it's in the camera's view. And this was a request. Someone, when I asked what videos you'd like and DVDs you'd like me to review, this was one of them. And I've chosen this one this time because all the controversy that this band is at the moment. And it's Black Sabbath. With the will Ozzy perform, how many songs is he doing, etc. But we're going to look at something from their past, and it doesn't involve any of the, well, revolves two original members of the band, and this is Cross Purpose Live. Now, it was released as a box set in 1995, and it had a CD and a VHS tape of a concert recorded in 1994 on the Cross Purposes tour at Hammersmith. It says a Hammersmith Apollo, but I call it just the Hammersmith. And it was notable for one song being played for the first time since 1971. A lot of people do poo-poo this lineup of the band, but I like all. I mean, I like all versions of Black Sabbath because it brought a different thing. Now the CD was actually out in an oversized video case. It is now, there is a licensed long DVD. Well, it doesn't, but it isn't about at the moment. I haven't seen it. But the good thing is that this is on YouTube in its entirety. I'll put a few in the playlist, but I will put the entire gig link so you can go and watch it. So the band at the time was guitars. On the guitar was Tony Iommi, on the bass Geezer Butler. Vocals on this was done by Tony Martin, who I think's a terrific singer, and I think is one of the best singers Black Sabbath ever had. Jeff Nichols on the keyboards, the late Jeff Nichols, very important part of the later period of Black Sabbath. And on drums, who used to drum with Rainbow, Mr. Bobby Rondilli. So that's the lineup. So, what do they play? Well, they play everything from all eras of Black Sabbath, which is fantastic. So the first track they do from Dehumanizer, and it's Time Machine. I mean, it's a great track, and Tony Martin on the ball, brilliant, great track. And then from Master of Reality they go straight into Children of the Grave. I think this helps when you have got Tony and Geezer doing the thing. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Love that track. One of my favourite tracks off the Master of Reality album. Then we go right up to date at the time, and we're going to have a track from the Cross Purposes album, and it's Eyewitness, which is a great track, one of the best tracks on that album. Then they went into, from Mob Rules, the title track. Again, Tony is spot on with that. Then we go back to the Master of Reality for a brilliant version of Into the Void. That riff, that dun dun dun, still as killer in 1994 as it was in 71. Then we go to the TYR album for a great track, Anno Mundi. Absolutely brilliant. There's some great little bit of keyboards on there from Jeff Nichols. Then we have from the debut album, the title track, Black Sabbath. Fantastic. To the Heaven and Hell album for the opening track, Neon Nights. It's an absolutely killer version of it. Psychophobia from Cross Purposes. Brilliant track. Now the next track, this is the track they hadn't performed since 1971, and it's The Wizard off Black Sabbath, and Tony Martin plays the harmonica on this. Brilliant, and it's a great version. Cross of Thorns from Cross Purposes, killer track. Then we go to Sabotage, and probably one of the best tracks on that album, Symptom of the Universe. Not one of my favourite Sabbath with Aussie albums, but that track is always killer. Bobby Rindelli does a little drum solo that goes straight into the title track, Headless Cross, which is one of the best tracks of the Tony Martin era. Then we have this little sort of medley of two songs put together, Paranoid and Heaven and Hell. Brilliant how they've done that. Then we have Iron Man from Paranoid. Geezer's bass towards the end of that is absolutely killer. And the show ends with the title track from Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. A lot of die-hard fans say this isn't Black Sabbath. Well, it is Black Sabbath because it's got Tony Iommi in it. You know, he was the force behind it, and I love this video because Tony Martin can sing Aussie songs and Ronnie James Dio songs brilliantly. A lot of helps on here as well that we've got Geezer Butler on the bass. But the people say all fans don't like it. Trust me, the crowd were rocking and they were singing every word and really going for it. I think this is terrific. Jeff Nichols, you know, as I said, has been a great servant. Was a great servant to the band. Bobby Rindelli does a great job on the drums. I think they've picked a really good mixture of songs from all eras, and it's just a really good fun. It's a great package. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 8 out of 10. I know there's a lot of people that won't want to say, well, wait, but you know, I keep saying this to people. When you support a band, it's like supporting a football team. If your best player leaves, do you stop supporting that team? No. When people move from bands, do you stop not listening to them? No. If you're a fan, you will listen to them and give them a chance, like I always do. So that's it for today. We have got the live stream tonight, which is going to be a busy one. If not, we'll be back tomorrow, and we've got a live album ranking of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. And we've got a one-off album that gets plenty of slating, but I like it, and it's the album from Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks, just called Buckingham Nicks. So that's all coming tomorrow. Have a great day. It's a lovely day out there. Sun is shining. It's spring's on its way. See you tonight on the live stream. Bye for now.